football come home yet? I'm just wondering because I'm recording this on the Friday before the game and this will be uploaded on the Saturday after the game. Has it come home yet? Have we beaten Scotland? I don't know, but what I do know is we've got plenty more transfers to go here in episode DOS. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of season 4 of the West Ham United career mode. And look where we are, we're on the first day of the season as we can actually go and show you the games we got to play today. As thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't seen the last one, please watch it. We made plenty of signings which you might have seen already spoil on that first news menu tab, as we've got Wolverhampton first at home, starting off at home, which is pretty good, with Manchester United to follow away from home, Chelsea at home after that, and then Watford away at Vicarage Road, if we actually get onto that, because of course we've still got transfers to go. And as it stands, we are going to go straight into this first game, but we're losing one of these big players. And if you haven't seen the last episode, I'm going to spoil it. It's Mayoral. He's been bought by Barcelona for about 45 million. Gonna really hate to see him go, see the back of his head, but still, I think we can bring in a bigger signing maybe today if he leaves straight away. If he doesn't leave yet, we'll probably still have time to cook up a transfer in a deadline day. And apart from that, I'd say we are set apart from a backup goalkeeper, which I'm thinking about the youngster. I think his name's George Jordan, who we put out on loan 2 years ago, who's been at Cadiz. Could just bring him back or actually sign one. I'll leave that up to you guys because I'm not going to bother with that today. That will be next episode, as the team is simple. It's Dragowski still in goal, Aarons, Diop, Senesi makes his debut, who we just of course bought from Hertha Berlin, with Acuna at the side of him, the perfect link right there, with Hammond, Declan Rice now 92 rated, got to be one of the world's best players, with Souček the same at the side of him, with Acuna and Nkulu, or Chris, we need to swap round, there we go, and Mayoral up front, or do we actually swap them round? I'll try it for the first game because, of course, he is behind the striker usually. He's a cam and slasher striker. As, yeah, Nkulu does look better for that cam role. Maybe I put Hammond on the right, Cunha on the left, and then Chris through the middle. I'm just going to sort it out. We've not played any pre-season with Cunha, of course, so this is the first game. We'll get to see it unravel against Wolves. Let's have a look at Wolves' team we face. The fans are mental. That was Patricio, Semedo, Azwayam, Disasi, Tanganga and Johnny at the back, with Puzello and James Maddison, with Berghuis, Evanilson and Neto. Hasn't changed since last time we played them at the end of last season. So, a huge game for the club. Of course, really need to get this win. We've got the players who are capable now, and let's try and do it straight away. Cunha, with his first touches in a West Ham shirt, gets his pass successful. That's good for him. Want to send it to Sensei, if I can, right here. As he's got it, Senesi. I know I'm going to call him Sensei. I just know I am. As now it's back onto Acuna. Can we score straight away in this one? Almost. As it's now Berghuis down this line for Wolverhampton, straight from our chance. It looks like it could be a lively game, this one. Relegation scrap as it stands. Both W's in the relegation zone at the start of this season. So it's pivotal we don't lose, as now it's Matheus Cunha on the ball. He gives it down the line into Borja Mayoral. Still looking for goals despite him with his eye on his move, as now it's Declan Rice. He turns out, gives it to Matheus Cunha, tries to go around his man. Almost squeezes past Tanganga. The Brazilian kind of looks a bit deadly as Declan Rice chips it down straight to him. He keeps it up with a couple of flick-ups. And what can he do right here? The big man is going all the way around the houses. Gives it to Chris now. Good touch. Good whip into the box. And Declan Rice was behind. Only as far as Souček, though. Was going to give this to the new Payet. Can he continue with that name? Can't find the corner with it. And Matheus Cunha with the ball right here as he drops it off to Thomas Souček. Now onto Nkulu as it's through the middle again. Souček with the ball through the middle again. This is Cunha, who's been brilliant, and that's the first chance of the game. Half an hour in, we are utterly dominant against the Wolfpack right here, and that's a big chance for Cunha as he can't get on that. Tanganga to it first, but should have the lead. Still going to try and fight for it though, as Hammond puts that ball through. These aren't a bad team, Wolves, last season, but we are absolutely thrashing them here as Cunha cuts out, keeps the ball, really good footwork, gets a shot off again. That one, of course, not as good as the last one though, as Aarons gives it now, Souček, Declan Rice. We're going to squeeze that round the corner now into Borja Mayoral, and what can we try and create here? He cuts back, gives it to Declan Rice, who goes for that gap into Chris, but Johnny the defender keeping it out. It looks like they've strengthened the defence though, even though no players. They must have worked on it. Not Nuno anymore, is it? I forgot the new manager's name. As it's straight onto Aarons with the header. On to Cunha. We've got to try and break them down just before half-time. That's the perfect time to do it as Declan Rice into Souček. Mayoral, we've got the run, but not the pass. And we've still got a chance, though, because they are passing us back straight away to us. As Cunha with a great flick away from his man. That was unconventional, but worked. The pass didn't, though. It's our final ball. Every game, we just can't correct it. Final passes are sloppy, and that's why it's 0-0 right here. And Pozuelo with the ball straight away. Gives it to Evanilson. We're going to try and get the tackle in here. Good one. As I said, Diop now can just give that up to Matheus Cunha. Can't get his pass off, though. Now on to Souček, who's going to give it down the line into Nkunku, who gives it now back to Borja Mayoral. He cuts inside twice. Now into Declan Rice. Now into the side of him again. Borja Mayoral, one more. Souček goes around the houses with it and just skims the post wide. I don't think he actually did, but it was that close. Let's have a look. Oh, just wide, yeah. That should have been goal number 1 for us and for the big man of this season, as he does get the ball again from Declan Rice, but still can't keep it. Our CDMs are immense as well now. They've definitely stepped up for this game. Hopefully this season as a whole, as that's a bad tackle on Maddison, but still gives us time to recoup, as Senesi hasn't had much to do, and Diop is done what he needs to do when called upon, but that's not that much, as Cunha reads that one straight away. And we're going to try and attack from this. Declan Rice through the middle onto Matheus Cunha, who's going to try and run at the defence a bit more as he tries to cut inside right there. Still keeps the ball after he does that skill, and that's what I love. That's why I'm testing it more with him. He keeps it, as that's onto Souček. Almost through the middle again. It literally is just the last pass that's letting us down, as that's a foul. God damn it, that is a foul, as now they're making the changes. Adama Traore is coming on. He's going to be rapid. Pedence, who I really do rate, underrated ballers. That's a good header from Souček, though, straight onto Cunha. And Mayoral's making the run. This can be a chance. Borja Mayoral, win that! He can't. I think the next striker I do buy has to be faster than Borja, as now Souček with the interception. Straight to Rice. Now onto Souček. That's a death wish for Issa Diop. That was a terrible pass. As now YM coming out from the back onto Pozuelo again, and I'm worried. I'm worried that they're just going to take one chance and get in the lead, Wolves, because they have grown into the game a bit more. That's gone straight through to Dragansky, who, to be fair, has only touched the ball for the first time right there in the whole 90 minutes or 70 so far, as Evanilson gives it round. Could touch it again here, but Diop reads it. Not a great clearance at all, though, as Evanilson's gone down, hugging his knee, but straight back up as Souček with a brilliant tackle to release us on the counter, and it's Cunha running at them. He's just marked again, and Senesi this time blocking it, as we desperately need a goal. It's straight over the top to Borja Mayoral right here. Can we do it? We did it in the last minutes at the start of last season. It always took us to the death, but no. It's cut out again as I'm flooding players forward as well. Aarons, look, is right here, the right back. He's upfield, as we're not going to try and cross it. We're going to try and walk it in, as Cunha with a shot. Deflected. And get this pressure on. Come on. Semedo. Adama Traore setting off, but we've got to push forward on them right now, as that's a good ball. Is he off? No, he's on. Adama Traore, the beast. Tackled, though, by Cunha. And this is another chance for us to go. Get that through the middle. That's a great ball. Onto Cunha. By far the best player in this game. Matheus Cunha scores, finally. With 6 minutes to go, the Brazilian Magnifico gets the goal. Number 13, replacing Golovin. It's not unlucky for us. I tell you what, it's a great finish. Through on goal. He's just run his heart out this game. He's going to come off now for Ryan Christie. I need him for the Man United game, as he's passed it past Patricio. And now we've just got to keep the clean sheet intact. 1-0 to the Hammers. I tell you what, he could just be our striker, you know. If we sell Mayoral, we could change the formation up, although this does work. Or maybe just buy another cam, because he has been superb. But no, I think I'm going to go for a striker. It's more entertaining buying a striker, isn't it? And that's what I want to go for, of course, as Hammond throws that to Acuna. Just last minutes of this game, straight around the corner. Into Declan Rice. That pass is a bit skew whiff, but we have kept the ball. That's all that matters. 2 minutes of added time. Into Acuna. Now on to Ryan Christie, who gets it round to Souček through the middle again. Borja Mayoral, can he get a farewell goal? He can't. He's missed the target, as we do win the opening game of the season, though. 1-0. Not going to put us at the top of the league on goal difference. Unfortunate, but the 3 points, which didn't look like it were occurring like 60 or 70 minutes into that game, is the most important thing. As there it is. It's unfortunate he didn't score that final touch of the game, but Borja Mayoral has left 40 million as Guardiola has a bid from Sampdoria. I've already rejected that, haven't I? Don't know why I kept the message. And that means as we sit in 6th position in the league after one game, we need to try... Oh, 8th. Now we've dropped down. Nice. We need to try and get a striker in, and I have plenty in mind. But before that, we've got another offer. It's Acuna from Real Betis. 8 million plus a player. Who's this player? It's a crap one, and I need my left back. As these are my thoughts, Aaron Ramsey, you money hog. We're going to send you off that list. These are my 4 suggestions. I got Sam Johnson on there for a goalkeeper if you want me to get him. I'll try and get him from Betis because I want to save him from his Spanish team, which I really can't see him doing in real life. As Suarez from Hertha Berlin, I just put him on because he's from Berlin. Probably overpriced. Isaac, really like the look of him, so I'm playing for Sweden the other day, but at Dortmund, going to be hard to buy him. Same with the Lille striker Jonathan David, although I think he would want to move to the Prem. And my first suggestion, which I got a suggestion from you guys last season for, and I really did like, but of course I bought a Ajorc from Bayern Leverkusen, is Patson Daka, who I think I do want to go for. Never used this guy in career mode, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity. So let's go for the Zambia International. We are meeting with their representative, and we'll offer bang on his evaluation again, because we've got away with that sometimes. Will we get away with it this time? 44.5 million. They'll want more, I think. 73. Oh, that's a lot. At least he'll be a crucial player. I know that for sure. As we'll offer 70. I think this guy has to be with it. It's a striker. You pay most money for strikers nowadays. A 70 million will be accepted. I don't care if it's overpriced. We've still got players that could potentially leave. We've got loads and loads of reserves. And of course, we've got highway budget, wage budget, and transfer fee anyway. We had 100 million at the start of the season. It's crucial, definitely. That is accepted. Higher rated than Myral as well, but will he get his 25 goals like he did? I'm not too sure just yet, as a 4-year contract is perfect for Daka. No release clause is fine on my part also, as now we need to try and get onto the wage. Let's have a look. We'll go for 85 million. 85 million, that would be absurd, and a 1 million signing on bonus. As can we apply that? Yes, advance and offer. Maybe comes back with a different thing. As he says, it's reasonable. Daka is a hammer. Tried to make that rhyme somehow, but it was never doing so, as Manchester United in the next game up. We had the fierce fight with them last season and did beat them, don't forget. As now Lyndon Dykes has snuck onto the bench. Do want to try and play him more, but with the quality of the squad at the moment, he's just not really getting anywhere close. He's unhappy all the time at the club, and I think he's forcing a move. I've had to put him on the loan list, as look at the pace up front. 96, 92, he's 85, and then 93. As Wolves also putting a transfer offer in here, this time for Ryan Christie, which, I don't really want to sell him just yet. I haven't got the potential out of him off the bench, and when he has come off the bench, he's done pretty decent for me. So I'm going to keep him for now. Voice break, and hopefully a reserve player does come through, which will allow me to sell him later down the line. But for now, I don't want to sell him before this huge game, even though he's not a starter. If you get what I mean, just keep the squad together, as it's the same team apart from Daka coming in at striker, and yeah, that's the only change. That is the literal only change, because Orsic stays on the bench still ahead of Dykes. As let's go to Old Trafford in the second game of the season and hope for a win like the end of last. And let's have a look at the Manchester United lineup. Here we go. They've got Unai Simon in yet, finally replacing David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Diallo, Upamecano and Telles, with Aaron Geese and Donny van der Beek, Pellistri, Fernandes and Rashford, with Anthony Martial up front. What can we do against these, eh? Let's see. As Pellistri, going to start the game off well for Manchester United here with a run. The young Italian, I've got to say, as Senesi makes a good tackle though. Wan-Bissaka steers it away from Hammond, should I say, as Aaron Geese can't steer it away from Declan Rice, though. I think we've got the better of Man United and possibly any team in this league for strikers, or not strikers, CDMs. Hopefully Cunha's better cam as well, as Cunha is through and scores against United straight away. What a counter-attack led by Declan Rice to give the Brazilian the second goal in 2 games, and this guy might even be better than Golovin. What a beast he is, making the runs in front of Daka, and I think they might have a partnership this season, swapping. Hopefully they do. The new players, but seem to be working perfect there. Just lets him go in front of him and finish that past Simon. As Jay Hammond passes it straight away here to Acuna, as he gives it in the side to Senesi. Now on to Daka. As can we create a chance right here again straight away. We are dominating Man United now. I mean, one at the start of this game for a little bit, as Daka almost wins that header, but 15 minutes in, 1-0 lead, still attacking. Nice, lovely intent as Senesi could get a header for himself, and Unai Simon tips it over. That would have been great, wouldn't it? As now Hammond with another corner, punched away that time though. And Acuna with a pass in the middle again as he tries to get it to Souček, but unfortunately that won't work. Onto Palestri instead though, as Declan Rice steps in front and Daka's through. Can Daka try and do something here? First time shot! Oh, and he's landed in the bottom corner! What a debut goal for Daka! He has literally surprised me and the cameraman because the angle didn't change till late. We're 2-0 up at United. This is literally easier than the Wolves game. Look at that. Great tackle, Declan Rice once more. First time hit and straight into the side netting and bottom corner. Unai Simon turning out not to be a very good buy. If I were United, I'd be thinking maybe it is goodbye, as now Martial just twisting and turning into Aranguiz. He turns us there well. Souček has to get it away, and Senesi with a great header. I thought we were going to get handball given against him then for some little reason, as Declan Rice straight down the line as well towards Hammond, but Declan Rice gets it away, and that's a good ball down the line. That is a very good one. It's Jay Hammond running through. What can Jay Hammond do right here? He's going all the way, not going to sweat it. Possibly the wrong option. So let's try and cross it here as well. Please don't come, keeper. Senesi almost got there. Cunha with the shot. Oh, and it's hit the leg of Simon. He was diving upwards as well. Literally, I said goodbye. It wasn't a goodbye. It could be actually goodbye from United, as that's a terrible pass, but he's playing terrible. The next Kepa at the moment literally hardly had the ball in this game, as Martial tackled by Issa Diop. Straight away forward to Rice, but can't get this one as well. As, oh dear, that's a good pass. And Martial's the first player to score against us in the league this season. We have a 2-1 lead now. It's come from our own mistake. Who was it who gave it away? It was Senesi. Senesi, he's still adapting to West Ham culture, so I'm going to let him go with it for this time, just because we're winning. But if we won, that would have been costly, wouldn't it? I think it was Senesi. It might have even been Acuna as well. I think I saw the wristbands that he wears. As Martial, at the end of this half, tries to put it around the corner, but that is well blocked and away, as Declan Rice. Oh, this guy's just a mental player. He's absolutely mental. Look at that. Finds Hammond straight away. Cunha at the back post. Chip it over. Mateus Cunha for 2. And Simon lets it go straight underneath him. And we have his second goal and our third of the game. The cushion is back. Absolutely dominating the Manchester United, as it's just amazing. Look at this. Chipped over the top. Volleyed. Beautiful. It marks half time straight afterwards. So 3-1 in the first half. There was literally just one goal in the last game, because they defended well, but this game, 4 goals in one half, 3 in favour of us. And Aaron's with the ball straight away in this one as well, as Cunha, oh, terrible touch, but does keep the ball still around the corner now into Declan Rice. As what can Declan Rice do? He's going to give it forward to Daka, still can't get there. Good blocks again though, as we almost got there with Jay Hammond as well, but just off the mark, as now it's through the middle. Aranguiz just chasing them round still. Palistri through that middle. Martial, it's a good pass. They're still coming away from us as Senesi tries to get back. Come on, don't let the cushion disappear again. We need this. Martial tackled, still going, and Senesi gets back to block it. What work from the Argentine, but the ball is still not gone, is it? And Senesi gets another touch. Oh, brilliant. You are playing like a defender in your prime, even though you made a mistake. I love you for that, as now Cunha to break away as well. We are so quick on this counter. Gives it to Chris this time. Chris across the box. Cunha just a bit far for him, as he does keep the ball in play. Tries to chip it back in. Still keeps the ball, you know, and Upamecano deals with it again. Brilliant though. Absolutely brilliant, and I can't fault the boys for it, as we're jumping on that. Chris straight over the top of Telles. Chris Ongulu with a chance here. Tries to cut inside of Upamecano and almost does again. But the 91 rated centre-back for United this time round actually reading it, and I just can't fault this team. We're doing everything. I know we have a decent squad, but playing this well against United is not something to put away. We're still attacking, as it's a free kick right on the edge. It could have been a penalty. I didn't even know it was that close, as Bruno's going to hit this, I think. Dragowski, jump please. Oh, and it's straight off the bar. Very, very lucky not to concede there, as Hammond with the bad pass this time. We just can't get out from the back once we do win the ball, but Rashford tackled by Max Aarons, and this is the chance to counter. Cunha, oh, it's gone over the top of him, but Hammond, come on mate, sprint it, 96 pace, sprint it, he's got there, but oh, the header. Now it's Souček with the ball straight away, straight after, as we just love to win it back, don't we? The scoreboard's just unusually disappeared. Hopefully that doesn't take away our 3-1 stance, as it's Ongulu who makes it 4 anyway. It doesn't matter. This guy is the king of finesses. Chris, I love you. Orsic, I love you. You can come onto the field. I love everyone on this team. 4-1 against United away from home. Brilliant. And this actually may have us on the top of the league, as now it's Ferreira with the ball running around. I tried to sign him 2 seasons ago. Glad I didn't now, because he hasn't turned out to be a good prospect, I don't think. Coming on when it's 4-1. You'd expect him to be better at this stage of his career, as now Alex Tellez slid in there, missed it. Souček, though, with it on the second time round as Declan Rice. He can pass this straight through to Daka, who might be in search of 2, but there's Cunha who's waiting on a hat-trick. Daka unselfishly crosses and still can't find his man. And I don't care, though, because he's messed up the pass, but not the result, as it's 4-1 in the end. Man United were just on an attack there, and I was really just synced into defending. That's my, what do you call it? My, not motivation, but my determination this season, even defending at 4-1 and not switching off, as we are second in the league behind Man City, with Chelsea next as well as Diop. Bayern Munich putting a bid in here as the motorbike just goes straight past my house. We're going to reject this. I don't want to be selling any more defenders or really big first teamers or any first teamer at the moment, as alarm, shut up. Yeah, I think it would be a bit dodgy of me to sell them now, as we've got one more game in us, haven't we? We should have Chelsea, or even the simulation after this. We'll simulate Watford, I think, and then leave, getting a backup keeper for deadline day, because that's not a rush. Then more money for the window after, as we've got another scout report back there. And Gvardiol, 18 million from Everton, rejected. Every single person in the world wants to get them, as now it is Chelsea. Scout reports back as well, as we will just go straight into this game. Same team, you know that. You just need to know that, as these are in 8th. They're not doing well in career mode this time round. We've got 3 or 4 or 5 players not on full fitness, but it shouldn't be an issue because we are playing out of our skin. And let's have a look at Chelsea's lineup. We're at the London Stadium, as these have got Kepa. Hopefully he's like Unai Simon this time. As Selic, Garcia, Fofana, Sarr and Chilwell make up the back 5 with Parejo and Kai Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, Marusic and Werner. So the team we played at the end of the last season, who beat us 2-1 here. We've got to make it changed, or make it change, whatever I'm trying to say. Blah. As Senesi with a pass straight to the other side of the field, into Souček, onto Nkulu, now onto Cunha. So we need to try and pass this round quickly. Cunha's always at Chelsea as well in previous saves. It's good to have him against the Blues, as now we've got the ball straight to him. He's going to go for a shot and just block straight away, but he's got it again, shoots again, just trying to get him off with him. So that's a bad pass from Rice. Marusic gives it to Danny Parejo right here, into Marusic again, who cuts away. Kai Havertz with a chance, and Chelsea take the lead. Chelsea take the lead. We can't beat these. We just can't. The goals come out of absolutely nowhere as well. They get a couple of quick passes together, and then they're through, as the start of the season we've had has been great, and then just blown off in the third game. It's Kai Havertz at the near post. No! I think that's come straight after the first highlights as well, hasn't it? Because it has been a bit of a boring game. Just loads of passing from us. They get the ball, they make like 5 quick passes, and then they score. We've literally done what Everton did to us a couple of seasons back, when that was literally like 20 minutes of quick passing and we still won the game. As now Souček gives it round the corner. Let's forget about it, shall we, and try and come from behind, show our mentality in this squad, as Daka gives it to Cunha, who can't return it. Derby days always do prove a little bit more difficult, I know that for a fact, more than Man United and Liverpool, but still, we should be doing better than we are right now. As Souček's lost it. We're dominating the game, boys, but we're letting them have these chances and counter-attack on us like we did against United. As that's a great ball out to Hudson-Odoi. Tried to get the tackle in there, couldn't do so, as Danny Parejo in the middle. Marusic onto Kai Havertz. Good job we didn't connect there, and good block. Chelsea with the corner, as well as Kai Havertz, the goal scorer, to whip it in. Edge of the box. Parejo, that was direct. Capital D, as now it's Acuna who gets the ball rolled to him though. Hudson-Odoi on his back. Had to pass that. He ain't got the pace to deal with Hudson-Odoi as Declan Rice. I clicked pass. He didn't pass it, but at least he's kept the ball, as he gives it to Acuna right now. And Marcus Acuna to cut inside. Give this to the edge. Souček. We got took out, didn't we, at the edge right there, as Max Aarons cuts inside. Aarons with the shot, and Kepa is better than Unai Simon now. He is better. What a stop that is, as Hammond with the chance to cross, and Souček over. And added time with the first half right here is Sarr. Passes the ball, and it gets blown for half time. So we're 1-0 down. I'm not panicking just yet, but I would like to have the lead. Manchester United winning against Leeds as well in that bit of a dive. First game of the season next year. What's your thoughts, United and Leeds fans? Anything to try and take my mind away from the struggle that we found ourselves in right now, to come back against Chelsea, even though at home. Very, very big challenge, but one we've got to try and get done, as Parejo is brilliant at passing, isn't he? It's a great ball into Werner, and another good header, but saved straight away from Dragowski. It's good job his positioning's on point, as he's got a chance to run at them here as well. Hammond into Cunha. It's a good pass back to him. It's a good 1-2. Mateus Cunha to go through this gap in the back five, as he needs to cut back. It's a great cut back, a great shot on Sarr. Was that handball? No, it wasn't. I'm guessing it's just hit his chest, but you got to shout for it. That's Marusic with the pass around the corner now to Kai Havertz. One more onto Hudson-Odoi. We need to block this one. Dragowski, big save. And Diop, we can't underestimate what he just did. Got the ball away when the rebound was going to go in. So we've just survived, just scraped survival actually right here in this game, and need to try and punish them for missing that, as now Daka running onto that through the middle. He's been a bit invisible in this game, which I hate to say. Don't think it's completely his fault though, because he's been marked by about 3 players, as Werner out on this left is going to whip the ball in. No, he isn't. Diop with the tackle, and it's going to be a corner ball. Need to try and get attacking a bit now, so we are going to put the attacking mode on, as Marusic comes off for Silva as well. I'm guessing that's Andre Silva, who we tried to sign, as that pass from Daka straight around the corner, and this is a chance. It's Chris. Needs to wait for Daka through the middle, tries to chip it over, and Sarr reads it. Kante now on the field as well, as I don't think he started this game. Maybe I just didn't read the lineup properly, as now Kai Havertz with the skill as well gets it to Andre Silva, but he tries too much himself. They're just trying to showboat a bit here when the game isn't over. I'd take a draw, because we really haven't got it up to a strikes in this game and had many opportunities, as Cunha is going to get that ball, I don't know how, and put it in the bottom corner. It is 1-1, and it's the man who always goes to Chelsea, the man who loves a flip, and the man who scored in every single game so far, Mateus Cunha, to level it up. What a goal! What a goal. Round the corner, Fofana has every right to get that ball. The manager Tuchel must be fuming, he hasn't, but Cunha gets it and sticks it past Kepa. There we have it, our equaliser against the Blues, and they seem shocked. They seem like they just want to go backwards every time right now and not run at us, because they don't want to be showboating anymore. That's what it came from, them trying to just skill us a bit too much, as now Aarons gets the ball right here in the defence, and we're going to be the ones being direct this time. Our first shot, I think, of the whole game, really, that goes in. I mean, no, they made a really good save, I think, from Aarons' shot, as now Daka turns out, gives it to Cunha, who's got a bit of a run on here at the defence. Can he try and turn inside? He does, but surely bumped off the ball. Nothing given though, because the ref absolutely hates us. Cunha just skews off his head, but does get the ball around again into Issa Diop now, who's going to just hold it up. Now give it to the side into Thomas Souček through that gap again. Cunha with a pass straight to Daka. And now we need to try and create something. Turns out and gives it to Cunha again, as he's making the run around. Can we get it out wide? We do. Into Hammond, running down the wing. Hammond with a chance to cross towards the back post, and Kepa has to punch it away. We're going to finish off the better here, but can we score from this corner? They're making changes up front, and I'm going to try and control Senesi. Why not? Centre-back should be good at headering, shouldn't they? As he's almost won it, and he's fallen straight through to Kepa, and it's been given as a penalty. I don't know what for. As Andre Silva looks guilty, it looks like it's been blown against him, as we need to keep calm. We need to score it, but it's handball. It's handball. Senesi was getting there and he stopped him, as it's going to be Mateus Cunha to take the penalty against Kepa Arrizabalaga, which we really need to bury, and I'm going to go for the top right corner. Please don't miss this. As he doesn't, and he's got 4 or 5 goals, I think, in 3. And we have beaten Chelsea in the last minute. My work here is done. What a penalty from Mateus Cunha, who's carried us out of this rut from being behind to winning the game at the London Stadium. One of the best career mode games. Just one of those classics. Is the whistle going to be blown straight away? It is. And from skilling our defenders at 1-0 up in the 75th minute, Andre Silva has paid the price. God, we didn't sign him now. What a game against the Blues, which we nick all 3 points in. Where's that going to put us in the league table? We've just got Watford to sim now, but that tastes sweet, 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 because that is a great win, as Manuel Formeliano has messages here. Oh, these are just all the scout reports. Okay. As we are now top of the league. I mean, Newcastle, Manchester City and Brighton can take over. Actually, not Newcastle anymore. They've drawn their game. Get in there. We're going to stay at the top. Oh, this is feeling good. We're actually the best team in England at the moment, but I'm guessing City are going to overtake, because it's City at the end of the day. As yes, they do. They must be scoring goals for fun. It's going to be a big game when we play them already, as I can't believe we've got 9 points out of 9. It's just on to Watford next. So we've got a match rescheduled, and Inter 135. 135 for Jay Hammond is rejected. I want to keep this guy. I'm not going to do the save for long, so I'm going to keep this guy at the club. We do need to keep him, don't we? He's just one of those, like a Blake Cole of the Arsenal save you need to keep. As what game has been rescheduled? Not the Watford one. It is Portsmouth next month. Near the end of the month. As let's get this win against Watford, shall we? If we lose this, I am going to be absolutely fuming. This should be a game we easily win, judging by how everything's gone today. I don't know where they are in the league. Let's have a look. And of course, we're not changing the team. As Roma in talks with Weghorst. I want to sign him at one point. Doing well in real life for the Orange. Holland, as Declan Rice has an offer in here for him as well. So we're going to have to look at this. As it's Manchester United, Dele Alli and incentives. 84 rated Dele Alli. Nice you. Still rejected, thank you very much. I want to keep Declan Rice at this club for as long as I can. Players leaving on international duty. Matches rescheduled. Oh, that's going to be the Europa League, isn't it? Completely forgot about that. As let's get the win here against 18th place Watford. It's a Diop sending a message. I don't know what you're talking about. As his team looks rather tired as well, which I don't like, but still has the quality to beat Watford. Don't let us down, boys. Please don't let us down. It's just a 4-0 win. Was it ever in doubt in the end? Daka, Acuna. Who else got the others? And Cunha with 2 more. 7 in 4. The lowest rated can we have is literally lighting up the Premier League as Newcastle are doing well. Yep, 7 goals. Head of Sterling by 2 and Martinelli by 2. We must be doing well this season. As let's see our Europa League group, shall we? I'm not going to see it through the calendar. I want to see it all at once through the standings. And we'll end up today right there because we'll save a bit of the window for tomorrow. As let's have a look at this Europa League. We have Nice, Celtic and Dundalk. So an Irish team, a French team and a Scottish team, which I don't think is a bad group at all. Let's have a look around us. Any big teams in this competition? I think they're all beatable. They're beatable. That's a tricky one, but they're beatable. Brighton are in there, of course they are. Roma and Lille, that's a difficult group. Lazio, Frankfurt, Fenerbahce, Monaco, Arsenal in there and Marseille. But I think we're the favourites to win it with how well we've started this season. As yeah, I'm really hopeful with them groups. And the group, of course, that we've got and how we've started this season. 4 wins out of 4. My work here is done. As thank you guys for watching this episode. Yeah, hopefully England won yesterday. I still don't know the score here, but you guys are probably getting annoyed with how much I've said and you already knowing. As like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well so you do not miss an episode in the future. And take care in a bit. And see you all tomorrow. Peace, guys.